What's going on? This is Mtawala behind the scenes take 1. And it's been a year since I last updated you guys, so I wanted to give you guys a brief update of what's been going on with this year. So when I finished my rough draft, at the end of last year, I finished my rough draft. I went through some failures as far as like not being able to find an editor to go through my first rough draft of my manuscript, which was roughly about 50,000 words or so. I was able to find an editor maybe in May or March of last year, and they provided me with something known as a structure report. And this is just a detailed breakdown of my manuscript as a whole and the plot holes that could derail the book and ways to, make it better. And one of the ways that she emphasized that I could make it better was with world building and not doing something that's known as white walling, which basically it doesn't hold the details of the story as far as visual to the reader. And this report was roughly around $975, but it was worth it because I was able to see my book from somebody else's lens and see what were the pitfalls that I fell into as far as like white walling and the lack thereof in the history of the wolves in relations to the vampires and the witches. So this structure report was very helpful, and I'm still using it to finish my book today. I'm not finished the editing altogether, but I will be soon. Currently, I have 13 chapters in my book as a total, but now I'm on chapter 13 with chapter 12, excuse me, with the editing going on. I need to finish that chapter, and then I'll do chapter 13 as soon as I'm done with chapter 12, and I'll be sending that back to my editor to see if it's ready to go on to the next phase. I don't know if you guys know this, but for those of you that don't know, that hasn't written a book but plan on writing one, when you do your manuscript, you have to finish it, and then they will give you a structure report and tell you about what enhancements you can make to the book. But you won't be able to do things as far as like line edits and changing your lines and changing how punctuation and proofreading and things of that nature. You won't be able to complete those things until you finish the bigger picture of your story. And you also won't be able to do things like creating a cover art for your book. I didn't know that. I thought I could just say, oh, this is what I want for my cover art, even though the manuscript isn't done. But no, you actually have to finish it and get your margins for the books and the words in the correct order so that your cover can actually fit the book. So I'm learning as I go through this whole process of writing my first book and becoming an author. So I want you guys to stay with me, learn with me, grow with me, and continue reading. See you soon. And don't forget to follow me, like, comment, subscribe for more updates on Mtawala, Darkside of the Moon.